In today's episode, you will learn how to monitor the vibration wirelessly using Nodemcu esp8266 Wi-Fi module, vibration sensor SW-420, and Blink application. As this is an IoT-based project, the vibration sensor can be monitored from anywhere around the world. You can monitor the vibration values in real time. Whenever the vibration exceeds a predefined value, a notification message is sent even if the application is running in the background. This episode covers number 1. Complete circuit diagram explanation, number 2. Interfacing, number 3. Programming, and finally number 4. Testing. Let's get started. The components and tools used in this project can be purchased from Amazon. The components purchase links are given in the description. This is the SW-420 vibration sensor. As you can see, it has 3 male headers which are clearly labeled with D0, ground, and VCC. This is the complete circuit diagram of the wireless vibration monitoring system. This power supply is based on the famous LM7805 voltage regulator. J1 is the female power jack, and this is where we connect a 12-volt adapter, battery, or a solar panel. Two 470 microfarad capacitors are connected at the input and output sides of the voltage regulator. A 330 ohm resistor is connected in series with a 2.5 volt LED. This is a current limiting resistor. The output of the voltage regulator is connected with the VN pin of the Nodemcu esp8266 Wi-Fi module, and the ground is connected with the ground. SV1 and SV2 are the female headers. D0 pin of the vibration sensor is connected with D0 pin of the Nodemcu module. The ground pin of the vibration sensor is connected with the Nodemcu ground, while the VCC of the vibration sensor is connected with the 3.3 volt pin of the Nodemcu esp8266 Wi-Fi module. This is the final circuit. The PCB designing and online order placement is already explained in my previous tutorial. I will provide a link in the description. The PCB Gobo files can be downloaded from electronicclinic.com. Insert the vibration sensor into the Vero board. Now connect VCC pin of the vibration sensor with 3.3 volt pin of the Nodemcu esp8266 Wi-Fi module. Connect the ground pin of the vibration sensor with the ground pin of the Nodemcu module. Connect D0 pin of the vibration sensor with the D0 pin of the Nodemcu module. We are done with the interfacing. Now let's make the cell phone application using Blink. First of all, open the Blink application. Set the project name as Vibration Monitoring. Click on the Choose Device and select Nodemcu. Make sure you set the connection type to Wi-Fi. Then click on the Create button. An authentication token will be sent on your email ID, which will be then used in the programming. Simply copy and paste it in the programming. Click anywhere on the screen and search for the terminal and add it. Now again click on the screen and this time add the gauge widget. Now again click on the screen and search for the notification widget and add it. Click on the notification to open the settings. Now click on the project settings. Before you start the Nodemcu programming, first of all make sure that you download all the necessary libraries and you install the Nodemcu board. For the getting started tutorials, check my playlists. These are the same libraries I have been using in all of my IoT based projects, and maximum instructions are already explained in my previous tutorials. This is the authentication number which was sent via email. I simply copied and pasted over here. This is the name of your Wi-Fi and this is the password. The vibration sensor is connected with D0 pin of the Nodemcu module is already explained. In the white setup function, I set the vibration sensor to input and define time interval for the sensor value function, which is a user-defined function. Then starts the while loop function. The while loop function consists of only two functions. As I said earlier, sensor value function is a user-defined function which does not return any value and takes no arguments as the input. Reads the vibration sensor, send value to the serial monitor and to the gauge widget on virtual pin V3. The F condition is used to send a notification alert message whenever the vibration value exceeds 1000. Then we make a complete string message and send it to the virtual terminal widget using virtual pin V2, and at the end we empty the vData variable for storing new data. The vibration function is also a user-defined function whose return type is long. This is already explained in the vibration sensor getting started tutorial. I will provide a link in the description if you want to learn the basics how to use a vibration sensor. I have already uploaded this program. Let's watch this project in action. Support me on Patreon for more videos. I hope you liked today's episode. Like and share this video with your friends. See you in next episode and thanks for watching.